Sorry guys, this is invitation only.
Oh, it's invitation.
Yeah, it's invitation only.
Hey, pardon me. Do you mind if I ask a couple questions? I'm with a reporter for Rebel News.
Yeah, sorry, I have to go inside. Can we do it later, please? After the.
I just have one question.
After the rally, please. I'm really sorry.
Hey, Rachel, the Alberta NDP defunded wildfire management in 2016. Do you guys regret that? Well, folks, we can't say we're surprised. We had come here to ask questions, be respectful, and it's unfortunate that even though this is a private venue and we respected what security had to say, we have lots of questions to ask Notley should she form government on May 29th. Notley had no intention of taking questions from us, but you know what? We're going to persist on. Now, if you want to see more of our election coverage, please click the link in the description at albertadecides.com. Alex Dollywell with Rebel News, reporting to you live from downtown Calgary, where we're about to enter another NDP press conference where they will be speaking to Albertans in hopes that they can swing undecided voters. Now, my colleagues and I are about to attempt to ask Rachel Notley and her colleagues some pertinent questions concerning the wildfire management, as well as their pledge to cut small business taxes. Let's see if they'll answer. Hi there, where's the media check?
Yeah, I think it's just back here.
Sorry guys, this is invitation only.
Oh, it's invitation.
Yeah, it's invitation only, so private. So.
Fortunately, they did not grant us access, and we had gone there with the best of intentions to ask some questions that we believe undecided voters across Alberta have a right to know. Hey, Rachel, the Alberta NDP defunded wildfire management in 2016. Do you guys regret that? Number one, during this unprecedented wildfire crisis that has swept across northern Alberta, and as you can see here in downtown Calgary, has been felt in the downtown core here too, we would have asked Notley, do you think it is hypocritical for the Alberta NDP to criticize how the United Conservative Party of Alberta is handling the wildfire crisis, given the fact that a month or two prior to the Fort Mac devastation in 2016, Rachel Notley and the NDP cut wildfire management funding by a whopping $15 million. Secondly, we would have taken Rachel Notley and the NDP to task on a promise they made recently, given the UCP's commitment to reduce taxes amid the current inflation crisis. Recently, Rachel Notley had pledged to cut small business taxes. Yet, when she formed government in 2015, her party had introduced a provincial carbon tax at the time. Now, how can Albertans trust Rachel Notley and the NDP, given the fact that they implemented a provincial carbon tax behind the backs of hardworking Albertans? And should the NDP form government, what we witnessed today and in prior events where Rebel News correspondents such as myself have attempted to just ask questions as any reporter has a right to ask.
I have not gone up there. We'll see if there is an invitation or an opportunity, but generally speaking.
What are you, security? You cut off too?
Yeah.
Is this something we can expect more of in the months to follow, in the years to follow, should the NDP form government? Myself and my colleague, we had come here with the intent of being respectful of Notley and her colleagues and supporters of the NDP, and just come here to do our job. We approached NDP candidate Parmeet Bopari, who is the candidate for Calgary Falconridge. We were going to ask Parmeet, had he given us the opportunity, and respectfully so, to ask him, would the Alberta NDP support additional funding for faith-based schooling, homeschooling, and other alternatives in light of the recent announcement made by Rachel Notley to bolster funding and support for public education? Would the Alberta NDP support increased funding for school choice? And if not, would that be considered an act of hypocrisy given the fact that they are advocates of equity, diversity, and inclusion? From top brass in Rachel Notley to NDP candidates, there is absolutely no desire to take questions from all media. These were just some of the questions we wanted to ask. And respectfully, mind you, because we get a bad rap all the time that we're just right-wing provocateurs, but that couldn't be further from the truth. We're here to provide a voice for those who feel disenfranchised and are consistently put down by our politicians, and to hold them accountable, because that is something that we, in a free democracy, in a free society, have every right to ask of our politicians. To hold them accountable when we think they make a left turn, and to give them praise when they do something that is of the benefit of the greater good. If you want to learn more about our pertinent election coverage for the 2023 Albertan provincial election, please follow us at albertadecides.com. And to learn about our efforts to ask important election questions of Rachel Notley and the Alberta NDP, follow us at notleysabully.com.